unconstitutional and a violation of fundamental rights. The Supreme Court this morning ruled in favor of a man detained without charge during the 2018 state of a public emergency in St. James. The man had challenged his detention on the basis that his human rights were violated. And Jamaica Maitland was in court this morning.
For almost 8 months, taxi operator Rashane Clark was detained under the state of public emergency in St. James roughly 4 years ago. This morning, a 3-member panel of judges led by Justice Chester Stamp declared that not only were sections of the SOE regulations unconstitutional in allowing security forces to arrest and detain citizens without charge, but also that Clark's detention was a violation of his fundamental rights.
These regulations were declared unconstitutional as they gave the authorities unduly unfettered power to abrogate the fundamental rights of a wide class of persons in society without evidence establishing that they were reasonably justified for achieving the purposes of the state of emergency.
Queen's Counsel representing Mr. Clark, Michael Hilton, described the ruling as important in Jamaica's current climate.
The court also ruled on the way in which our particular client, Mr. Rashane Clark, was detained. The circumstances in which he was detained, the multiple times that he was detained without charge.
As it relates to his client,
263 days in custody without being charged is a whole long time to be in custody without being charged. And we're happy for the decision that was made today by the court. And I'm sure when I get in touch with him, he'll feel very elated.
The court also awarded Mr. Clark $17.8 million in damages for the period.
Queen's Counsel Michael Hilton described the landmark ruling as timely, following Prime Minister Andrew Holness's declaration of a state of public emergency in St. Catherine this morning. But while he wasn't able to determine whether this one was justified, he did say it should impact how the government goes about the detention of people during the enhanced security measures.
The decision should provide some guidance to the state and to the security forces as to how they carry out their functions. I can't put it no higher than that. But as to whether this morning's in St. Catherine was justified is another discussion.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.